guys, for Odds Checker US, I am your host, Melissa, joined by Slop and Matt for another episode of Sharp Bets Today. We are going to start the show off with a little bit of college basketball, a little bit of NBA, and then we're joined by special guest, Ricky Bobby Betts, and he's going to take us through tonight's NHL slate. And then we're going to tie up the show, as we always do, with some NFL picks, one of our last few shows doing the NFL. And it's going to be a good day. I can smell the money from here. We're going to start in Kansas, where Matt's going to take it away as he eyes the Oklahoma State versus Kansas State game. Matt, what do you got for us?
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm going to go with Kansas State here on the money line. A little juicy at minus 130, or 125, sorry, minus 125. So I think they get it done in this spot. They've been a little bit better at home this year. These teams are kind of similar. Like, they're both super average, both 10-10. But Kansas State is the better defense. So I'm going to trust that they play a little bit better here at home. They got the home crowd. They're the better team on the defensive side of the ball. So I think it'll be a close game, but I'm going to back Kansas State and kick us off here with the winner.
Okay, cool. I mean, tomorrow I know I'm looking towards the UCF-USF game. So the lines haven't come out yet. I'm looking to bet them. First half, either the money line or the spread, whatever goes in my favor.
Maybe
I'll
both.
Actually be at the game tomorrow, and I'm looking for a revenge game from them. They just lost to USF early January, so it's going to be a good game.
So you're saying hammer UCF tomorrow?
But we're gonna only hammer the first half because they can't really close games that well.
You can't finish,
and then I can enjoy the second half.
That's even better. We get it done nice and quick. We get
it done early.
You can move on to whatever else you want to do.
Something else. Maybe Mitch is playing later in the night.
I know. I can't wait. I think he is. He's playing tonight, actually.
With that being said, we are going to head to the NBA, where the Rockets are facing the Cavaliers. Slop, what player prop do you have for us today?
All right, so there's not a lot of stats. They're going to back this up, but we don't need stats. They're for losers. Kevin Porter Jr. is taking on his former team for the first time. He's a young kid. He said he circled this game for a while now. So I think you got to go over 15.5 points, and it's at DraftKings for even money right now. At FanDuel, they got it at 16.5. Plus 110. So somebody knows something, I think. Anyways, he's gone over this number. I think 6 of the last 7 games. I'm looking now. Yeah, and the time he didn't go over, he scored 15 points. I bet you this kid takes 20 shots tonight. He just seems like that kind of a guy that he's going to do that. So 15.5. I mean, that's what, 16 points? Math. I think he gets it.
As long as he's not looking at jewelry on the sideline with Donnie Dang, I think we'll be good. Just focus on the game.
Also, too, he could get in a fight at halftime. So there's that. But at the same time, they know that if he wants to shoot it 20 times, just let him. You know what I mean? Because he will fight you in the locker room if you don't. So there is that. So I think that's actually a good thing.
All right. We're looking at Kevin Porter Jr. over 15.5.
Oh, timeout. You can also do 20 plus if you don't want to be a wimp about it. 20 plus at FanDuel's plus 200.
That sounds better.
That's not that crazy.
That sounds like it's gonna hit.
Yeah,
you can just do both.
Yeah, throw them both in.
All right, and then we're heading to my favorite team, who hasn't been too kind to me this year. The Knicks are taking on the Grizzlies at home.
Oh, sorry.
Matt, what do you got for us?
I'm scared of this one, guys.
I'm scared for you.
Don't be. Mitch has your back.
I know. I hope. Well, I got Mitch. Yeah. I mean, maybe Melissa will bring us some good vibes for the Knicks. We got Mitch helping out. I think they get it done just based off this line. The Grizzlies are so much better than the Knicks, and they're only -4. So.
Oh, you're taking the Knicks +4?
Yeah.
Wow, I like it.
Yeah. And we'll take money line too, because I think we're going to get a big game from someone tonight on the Knicks. I don't know who, but someone's going to step it up. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just the line makes no sense to me. So
no, it does not. You should be getting 10.
Yeah, you should be getting a lot.
Yeah.
You should be getting so many points. They have been atrocious.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not good at basketball, but tonight they're going to be good.
Yeah,
Just for us.
Mitchell
I
Robinson,
believe they will.
8.5 is plus 100 too.
And you're not taking that tonight, John? You're laying
I don't
off?
know yet. I'm still waiting on news. I need C.D. Osman. Is that how you say his name for the Cavs?
I actually think it's pronounced like Jetty with like a J. It makes
All right. Well, him too. But that guy, they haven't given any props for him, even though Garland's out. Like you can go to DraftKings and every single they got bench warmers. Everyone has a line except for him. Osman's assist look like they're in play, but like I said, I have to see what the number is first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mitch will still help us out on the show tonight, even if it's not through a prop. He'll help us out.
Did you see what he did the other night?
I missed it.
He needed 7.5. He gets to 7, and then he missed 5 free throws in a row. Like that is just the most Mitchell Robinson thing. Like you can't.
He's still a good guy.
This was the game. He's a friend of mine. Yeah. Like this is the game. Like the game after the game where he got to 8 in the third quarter and twisted his ankle and had to leave after blowing a dunk. You're like, dude, how's that even happen?
Yeah, that makes no sense. But
so twice in a row. So
it kind of sounds like I'm going to take his over too, just because.
You almost have to. I always do. I like even when I say I'm not gonna, I always do.
You just still
every time. Because I mean, dude, it's 10 points. Like just get 10. Like how do you not like? He's 7 feet tall. And he's like 2 feet away from the basket always. Like watch him tonight where he lines up. It's always like right by the basket. He's never gonna shoot ever. He's just gonna dunk it. That's it.
Dunk the ball.
Yeah, like 5 times.
I think the Knicks win, guys.
All right, I have the fact that Matt said it means I'm very excited. I'll actually watch this Knicks game and hopefully not cry at the end. So very
at least the first half.
But with that being said, Matt, I also know you're looking at the Nuggets and Jazz games. Now, Joe Ingles just came out, I think last game on an ACL injury. What are you leaning towards?
I love Joe Ingles too. Seems like a great guy. But I mean, yeah, the Jazz have like no one playing really. That's great because I think Mitchell and Gobert are still out. But I'm gonna take them because again,
Whiteside's out too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I have no idea who's playing center.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, they have to have someone tall on their team. It's just again like why are they -2? Right? They have like Mitchell's out, Gobert's out. Now apparently Whiteside's out, Ingles is out. So I don't know who's going to play, but they're going to win. So take the Jazz -2. Denver is on a back-to-back, I believe. Yeah, they are. So they're on a road back-to-back. Maybe that's why the line's how it is. So I'm going to trust the Jazz to get it done. Jordan Clark, some props. They've been kind of good when Mitchell's been out. He just likes to shoot. He'll just shoot like 25
Jared
times.
Butler.
Butler, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he's an undercover, he'll just shoot the ball.
He'll just shoot the ball. All right, there we go.
No one asked him to do it. He just will.
We got to find out who's playing center for the Jazz because whoever it is going to get the ball.
I looked that up. I don't know. It's the Paschal guy.
Yeah, I guess whoever it is.
That means he has to guard joking.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think it's wait, hold on. I think I found it. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Azubuike. So.
Oh no, I like him.
Oh yeah, he's a Kansas guy.
It's Jetty Osman too. I just looked it up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we all learned something today. Probably me. Probably everyone wants to know how to say that, but yeah. I learned something.
And Azubuike's averaging 1.6 points per game. So maybe
tough to make a line on him.
Yeah, maybe he'll get like 2 points tonight. But anyway, Jazz -2 is my pick.
Nice. All right, the line has moved to -3 since you've made your pick and placed your bet.
Yeah.
But we're gonna still ride the Jazz, I think, right? Do we still like -3 or is -2 the new
I think it was -3 the whole time. I think I was just wrong. So
okay, that's fine.
I'm seeing it's -1.5 at the Jazz or at the FanDuel.
Well, guys, you can use Odds Checker to shop the odds.
Ooh,
so there you go.
Smart.
Shout out Odds Checker.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, now we are going to welcome our special guest, Ricky Bobby Betts, who's going to give us a lean on tonight's NHL slate since we need all the help we can get. So let's.
You almost hit that Islanders game. That was close.
I told you the net was not at the size it was supposed to be. It would have worked.
We don't even know if those are regulations. Controversial loss.
How you guys doing?
All right, Ricky Bobby, you got to help me out with this NHL slate tonight. What do you got for us?
All right, so I love goals. If you have read anything about him, I'm a big totals guy. I think it's
fun.
The most predictable side of the game. I mean, are teams that are going to score is something you can look at. For me tonight, last night's slate was actually like the gem for it. There was a lot of good ones. Tonight's kind of can go either way, but a trend we've seen, and hate that I'm actually saying it out loud because I've ignored it, has been the TNT NHL games.
Okay.
They're going over like a lot. But then once again, I don't think it's just because of that. It's because of the matchups of it. Tonight's TNT games, you have Edmonton and Washington, and you have Minnesota and Chicago. As far as things go for me, with the OV out for the Capitals, that's the less attractive one. However, I still think we see something early. It's the same thing for Minnesota, Chicago. I could see gifts in both of these one. If you don't bet hockey, goal in first 10 minutes, it's a play. Minnesota and Chicago should be a good one. Minnie is 8-2 across their last 10. There's a lot of good history in the way that these teams play each other. They've played each other 4 times in the last calendar year, and they've seen 5 or more goals in all of them, but 6 or more in 3 of them. So with that total at 6, it's not my favorite hitting the over 6 because it could be a 4-2 game, but I definitely
could be a 4-3 game too, though.
Yeah, exactly.
See what I'm saying?
I'll play for the push there, but if I'm giving out something for some cash here, I'd say hit that Minnesota gift. If your book has gift and gift 930, gift 930 is going to save you like 50 cents of juice half the time for some reason. But look there if your gift is too juiced. But I like both of those spots. I think goals come early and often in that one.
Okay, I like it.
They have those at FanDuel?
Yeah, I think so.
Where do you find them?
I've used like 4 different sites for those ones, but I know DK has gift and gift 930.
I'll look there.
Okay.
What if we parlayed both overs?
Actually,
should we do that?
What'd you say? Parlay?
Should we just parlay both overs?
Oh yeah, run it at over 6 though. Buy that hook down so you're pushing on it. If you get a 4-2 game, but
So
you always
go
cash
6
on a
on each?
3-3 game. Yeah.
Done.
That's the way that I look at it, and it's something I say. And if I'm ever on here again, I'll reiterate it. But there's a lot of ways to get to 6 goals in a hockey game. If you get that number
3-3, 4-2, 5-1 even works. 6-0. That's another way. Yep. No, you're right. That was off the top of my head. I just found it. This is easy.
But if you watch hockey, you get what I'm saying.
I'm just fucking with you.
I know that's the whole thing. Is like that's why I love hockey totals, because baseball,
I like overs.
In baseball, you could have 2 home runs, you have a bunch of ding dong singles. In football, you don't know how you're getting your points. In hockey, a goal's only worth a goal.
Right.
Every time, every game it is.
So that's the way at least I
like
it. Yep.
I like it. Okay. With that being said, we are moving on to our Super Bowl Sunday early leans. I know we still have a week to go. I'm assuming you guys aren't betting on the Pro Bowl this week.
I'll do it.
I guess we'll talk about that on Friday.
Yeah. I mean, there's gotta be something. If they're going to play, I'm going to bet. How about that?
The line has already moved twice on this game. The Rams are now -4.5. I don't know why that says -7.5. My apologies. But the Rams are -4.5 for Super Bowl Sunday. What do you guys got for me?
All right, I'll kick us off. So I'm going to go with – I'll give you guys an MVP pick first. So
that's what I was going to do.
Oh, man.
Keep going. Keep going.
I called it.
There's no way you picked my guy. Trust me.
All right, I'm going Cooper Kupp here, MVP, which isn't that cool because like it's not super creative, but
it's like -170. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding.
I got +50 on his MVP. Anytime touchdown this week, John, is -200. So that
one done. That a lot this year, though.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, he is scoring every game, but I just think he might score like 3 times against this Bengals defense because I still don't really believe.
Can you bet that?
Oh yeah, you can bet that. I don't. I got to try and find a number on that, but I think if like he's scoring, because it's usually the quarterback gets it right. But if Kupp's scoring every touchdown, he has a chance to get it. He had one of
That
the
helps.
Yeah, definitely is going to help his chance. So yeah, I'm going to take the value shot on Cooper Kupp. So I'm taking Kupp MVP.
I also, just not to steal your thunder there, but I just want to say I like it a little more too, just because it's not only that he's scoring, but it's also kind of been when Cooper Kupp is catching the ball. I mean, the last 2 weeks, whenever Matthew Stafford's needed to throw the ball to someone in the fourth quarter, in the last drive, I mean, Cooper Kupp's got him downfield. That stuff matters. So I agree. I think that's not a bad pick at all.
Right.
Okay, so my question is, let's just say the Bengals win the Super Bowl. Do we bet Evan McPherson plus 10,000 for MVP? Yes or no?
I was gonna say yes.
100%.
I mean, why not? What you want to do is you want to get a handful of guys that have no chance to win the MVP and then bet them. You
Just
know
put
what I mean?
like a little unit or
Drew
two on each.
Sample. Drew Sample's plus 20,000. I don't see why that couldn't happen. Eli Apple plus 15,000.
That's definitely not happening.
I mean, pick 6 on Stafford late in the game. Boring game. Maybe he gets it.
Von Miller had a sack in 8
Mhm.
straight games, and he had 0 sacks last week.
Yeah, plus 5,000 on that.
Right. So Von Miller's
score to win the game.
was
Von Miller
one
gets the
more.
MVP.
Oh, Eric Weddle plus 47,000. I mean, I only see how he gets there, but that would be hilarious if he did.
He could have like 3 interceptions. And
You
like,
never know. This is Super Bowl. I've seen Larry Brown get the MVP of Super Bowl. It's probably before you guys were born.
yeah.
But it was the 95 Super Bowl for the Cowboys.
That was not before I was born, and now I'm sad.
I was not born.
Oh,
yet.
wow. Wow, okay. You guys are old.
What do you mean, wow?
That's crazy. That was a while ago.
Yeah,
I'm sure we can figure out how long ago it was, but it was a while ago.
The
That
only,
was like 26 years ago, I
don't know
think.
who Larry
Yep.
Brown is.
Math. 26. Yep.
Oh, another play though that I think is cool is like a non-quarterback to throw a touchdown. Remember we talked about that one before on the spaces, and then
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
someone did it. Like 2
Yeah.
people did it, I think. It
Yeah,
was
like
it was
Kelsey
something
did it.
stupid.
like it's a Super Bowl. Like it might happen. Someone's gonna run a stupid play.
Something dumb's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I think that's a cool bet. How about heads or tails? What are you guys thinking there? We're gonna
Tails
get-
never fails, right?
Pat Mayo was making fun of us on the other show, me and Matt O'Leary, because we were saying we bet the coin toss, and he's just like, "You guys are idiots," because it's like minus 105 or whatever. So like you're paying juice for a 50-50 bet. But I said he was wrong, and you always bet no matter what, you bet
You
the
have to
coin
bet
toss.
everything.
Hey,
But it's like-
it
he's like,
happens
it's
once a
stupid.
year. You
Yeah,
have to
dude, we're
put aside
Americans.
a little
We bet
bit.
on stupid stuff. Like, what are you
Bet
gonna
on the
do?
color of the Gatorade. You
I was
gotta
about
bet-
to say, we're definitely going to have a very
Gatorade.
detailed analytics segment next week on what Gatorade color is coming out of that.
Look at
Well, I
cooler.
have actual like bets next week. I don't know, man. I'm looking at pass yards for Burrow. I mean, Stafford could get. I mean, they're both like
Burrow.
one's 279 for Stafford, one's 273 for Burrow. I mean, I don't know. They could get there.
Kinda
It's
like
tough to
Burrow.
run on both of these teams, right? So,
Yeah, I think Barrow just because I think they're gonna play from behind. You know what I mean? So
yep.
they're
Yep,
ball
that's
box.
that's the way right there.
I
And then I haven't
see,
seen much for Drew Sample, but I bet you he's involved. I don't think the other guy. How do you say his name? I don't know how to say his name. Uzama,
Oh,
the other
who's-
tight end, like he was on crutches. So I bet he's not.
Yeah, is
gonna
he
play.
playing?
Like, I don't think so.
Is Higbee playing? Because Higbee got.
I don't know. Like I've seen touchdown numbers on him, but no yardage or
Yeah.
receptions or anything like that. So
I love Higbee.
like
He's
me
good.
too. Like they'll put him in like 40 yards, 37 yards, somewhere in there. I bet you he could get that.
You can get that easy.
We'll be talking way more in detail about our Super Bowl bets on next week and maybe even this Friday. Going ahead, the lines keep moving, so our bets will as well.
Oh, we're doing Pro Bowl Friday.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys.
All football stuff.
Now it is time for our favorite segment. We are going to build a parlay, but before we do that, we are going to thank our guest, Ricky Bobby. Thank you so much for joining the show, giving us some insight into the NHL betting slate tonight, because obviously the Islanders didn't work out for me last week. So,
Wait, can Ricky build the parlay with us?
do you want to build a parlay with us?
I'd love
You
to
can
know
get
what
one
parlay
pick.
would be.
Yeah. we're
Yeah,
gonna-
What do you want to
do
give him,
it.
1 or 2?
But if you screw up,
I'll
you're-
do
He is a
one.
guest.
I'll
He's
do
a
one.
guest.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, if he
so
gets
I
two,
gotta earn
but
my
if he
invite
gets
back
two,
for next week.
then one of his could lose, and it would take the heat off of us for losing one of ours.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And if he wins, we don't have to talk. That's a good idea. I understand.
See what I mean? So give him
I think
2.
this one's gonna hit. This is gonna be the one.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right.
Okay, so just so everyone knows, we are using Odds Checker's parlay calculator. It's super cool. All you have to do is add the odds, and it will determine how much money you'll make. You put in how much your unit, how much you're planning on spending, and it'll give you your total winnings. So it takes the calculations away out of for you. Okay, guys. I think it is Matt's turn to go first. I'm just spitballing here because he's at the top of the screen. What do you got for us, Matt?
Okay. Let me think. Can we do the Knicks money line, or is that like totally?
Oh, don't do that because we already have it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Remember, I think that that's a rule.
That
kind
can
of.
kill everything. You're right.
Exactly. The whole night's ruined because of the Knicks, and you're like,
Yeah.
how did we not know that was going to happen?
How do we not know the Knicks were gonna lose? All right. So I'm gonna go. We can do props in these, right?
Yeah, do whatever we want. It's America.
LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball assists over 7.5.
Ooh, people helping people. I like it.
Yeah.
What are the odds on that?
I got plus 110.
Plus 110. I like it.
All right, so
Plus
if we go 10 at FanDuel, what's that?
Ooh, let me look.
10 plus.
Because he's been getting them, especially against the Celtics. He has good stats against the Celtics with assists. I'm gonna look to see what 10 plus is. Let's see. Io looked out last night. He was just getting assists.
I know, and I didn't do it either.
It's plus 340. 10 plus.
See, now that's how you start a parlay.
All right, we can do that. We could adjust the odds to plus 340, and he just needs to get 10 assists. That's pretty easy.
Can I? Yeah. It's, what, one more than 9?
Yeah.
Math.
Yeah. 9 plus 1.
All right, can I utilize the skip feature and go right to you, Melissa?
No, you cannot. But I can
use your
reverse
skip.
Uno it and give it right back to you, or we can just throw it to our guest.
We'll do the skip.
Yeah,
Guess first.
yeah,
Guess
yeah,
first.
yeah.
Like,
Ricky Bobby,
I feel
what do you
rude that
got
we
for
made
us?
Matt go first.
Yeah.
All right,
You know, should
so
let the guest go
I'm gonna be the boring one here and not take a plus money leg of the parlay.
All right, it's 300 incoming.
Kentucky money line minus 1,600.
Got to take the best money line on the slate if I'm helping out with a parlay, and it's gonna be Calgary. They were gonna lose last night until like 10 seconds until the game was over, and then they netted one to tie it up, and then they beat Colorado in the shootout. They should have kept staying over their last, 78. They're terrible. Calgary, you got them on the back-to-back. They're gonna have Markstrom in net. They're gonna win this hockey game tonight. Pretty simple.
I like it.
The odds
I like
are
it.
minus 110.
No, that's not at all.
No, they're
What?
like a lot.
Minus 290.
Minus 7.
Minus 290. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that, I think.
All right, so we'll
Sweet.
put in minus 290.
All right. So, okay, who's up now? Melissa or John?
You want me to go? I can go.
All right, John, take it away.
I can do this.
Take it away.
All right. I'm just gonna figure out. We're going Malik Monk,
Okay.
definitely, but we're just gonna figure out threes or what. All right. So for 5 threes, it's plus 220. That's kind of a lot. Or for 20 points. Look at that. 20 points, it's plus 140. Or we could pivot and go 6 assists. No, I don't want to do that. 20 points. 20 plus points. What did I just say it was?
Plus 140.
Yep. That's what I said.
Works for me.
Yep. I
Plus
think
140.
yeah, he's a hot and cold guy, but Portland, they don't play defense for anything. You know LeBron, so they need a score. He's not afraid to shoot. Like if you ever watch them play, like he will take 50 shots. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 20 plus isn't a lot for him. I think he just scored like 30 last game, and he supposedly had a sore groin. So imagine if that groin's healed. How many?
If he puts ice on it, yeah.
Yep.
It's over.
Yep. And everyone has ice, so
Especially
he has access.
I hope everyone does.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to make. You know,
Great.
be an idiot not to make it.
All right. Well,
I'm
I
glad
guess
that this is part of your parlay analysis. Is the
Yeah.
fact of ice.
The fact that he probably has access to ice. Yeah, no, he scored 33 points last game against the Hawks. Got 22 against the Nets, 11 against Philly, but they play defense. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, Philly plays
Yeah,
defense.
he still took 13 shots that day. I mean, he only made 3 of them. So I mean, like, I just want a guy that's going to shoot. Because I mean, you never know how they're going to come out. Like they're hot or cold. But if you give me a guy that's going to shoot 20 times, then I'll just take that It's a good night right there.
Isn't LeBron still out too? So like he's gonna get so many more shots.
Yeah, no, LeBron's out.
Yeah.
So it's basically just Westbrook, Davis, and him.
Yeah.
And against Portland, who they're probably the worst team defensive efficiency wise in the NBA.
Davis might get hurt.
Probably. Yeah, Davis, is probably going to end up in the locker room for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So
it's more time for Monk.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Malik Monk has done as well before, so.
Yeah, no, he's a I have him on my personal all NBA team that's coming out right before the All-Star break. So yeah, so he is on that, just so you know. He's the forward.
Is Mitch on that?
Yep.
Yep.
He's the captain of that team, right?
Mitch is the reason why the team exists. So yeah,
okay.
so
well, with that being said, I will just take Mitch's over then, and it'll be both John and mine.
Yeah, if you're part of Mitch in the parlay, I don't think you understand Mitch.
Mitch's his over under today is only 8.5 points. So,
but you know what you could do, just for the brand. 10 plus points plus 136.
Okay,
Mitch is not going to make a free throw.
Let's see
so Mitch goes on even numbers. Even numbers. So if you're saying 8.5, that would mean that he would have to make a free throw at some point.
For sure.
Go look at his numbers. Not a free throw guy. He's a dunk guy. So just dunk 5 times. So he's going to need to dunk it twice in a quarter, math, 1 quarter, and then he only has to dunk it once a quarter in the other 3. That's not that hard.
Well, now you're convincing me that my pick is even better than I thought it was. So there we go.
Yeah, no, this is top-notch analysis right there.
All right. Are you guys ready to see what the odds are?
What do you think it is? Guess,
I'm not a fan of the fact that I have the only favorited leg right here.
It happens.
What
do you think it's going to be, Ricky?
Oh, God, I have no idea.
Come on. Get close. You can do it.
Fucking
10-1? 15-1 maybe?
4,800.
Ooh.
Wait, I'm gonna say 12
what
to 1.
What are you gonna say? I'm gonna say it's plus 850-ish. What about you, Melissa?
900.
Ooh, plus 9.
I don't know. Let's see. Are you guys ready? We'll get better at this.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Oh.
Ooh.
12 to 1, Matt.
Plus 15. So Matt, without going over.
If we play Price is Right,
1,500.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Right.
I mean, that's not bad.
All right, let's rally off the legs one more time. We'll go in order. Matt, you go first.
It's like the Brady bunch. Wait, were my odds? Oh yeah, I kept them 110. All right, so I got LaMelo over 6.5 assists.
LaMelo over 6.5 assists. John.
I don't even know what I took.
Malik Monk.
It was plus 140. I know that. Yep. Yeah, no, Monk. Yeah, 20 plus points. Yep.
Okay.
What about you, Ricky Bobby?
I'm running with the Calgary Flames money line tonight in Arizona.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. And we are taking 10 points with old reliable Mitch. So there we go at plus 136.
There's no chance this loses. No way.
No chance at all.
No
plus
way.
1,500. Book it. That's what it is.
It's got the perfect amount of smart, dumb. You know what I mean? To where it works.
It makes sense. Yeah.
The whole thing makes sense.
Well, before you guys close off, just thanks for having me on here. Appreciate it, by the way.
Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it.
We were just about to thank you. Thank you, Ricky Bobby, for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure, and we cannot wait to see this NHL slate tonight. We're writing your picks, so.
You might be our new hockey guy, just so you know.
Yeah, I tried to be the hockey girl, so.
Hey, you did a good job. The game was
You're
close.
so close. Yeah.
It was a close game. I'll get better.
Finish too.
All right, thank you, Ricky Bobby, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
See you, brother.
All right, guys, for Odds Checker today, before we leave, we do have one announcement to make. For our $150 giveaway, we are giving that to Cody McReynolds. So, Cody, if you are watching the show, and I hope you are, or you'll lose your $150.
He sounds like a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Cody sounds like a stand-up guy.
Yeah, he seems legit.
All you have to do is message me or Odds Checker US on Twitter. Make sure you're following us or else you can't message us. And you can receive your money. Other than that, we will be doing another giveaway Friday, as we do every Friday. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the show for all of the best picks. We'll be back Friday, guys. For Odds Checker today and Sharp Bets today, I am Melissa. This is Matt, and this is Slop. Happy betting.